Okay, to recap what we've been doing, I'm going to draw a triangle just in the position that you guys have been seeing it for years. Remember that an altitude goes from one corner perpendicularly to the opposite side. So without drawing any pictures, if we use point slope form, and I'm going to just do this form. If you like the y minus, I'm happy. Okay, fill in the blanks. We need, it's through A, so y is 3, x is -5, and all we have to figure out is the slope. So okay, so the opposite side, if this is A, then BC is the opposite side. So slope of BC, I'm going to just write B and C down again. We've been doing slope for a while, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Make sure you put the y's on top. So the slope is -3, the perpendicular slope, opposite reciprocal, so positive sign, flip the fraction. Do both. Some of you didn't do both. There you go. Okay, for the equation of the perpendicular bisector, again, let me just draw generic triangle again. If you graphed these places, these would not be in the same place. Actually, this time I've got the perpendicular bisector of AB. It goes from the middle of side AB, so I'm going to need M, and then perpendicular again. So I need M Again, for point slope, you need a point and a slope. Don't forget we want the perpendicular slope eventually. Okay, need the midpoint of the side. So I'm going to write down this, it's side AB. What's A? B. So the midpoint. I want to remind you that distances and slopes subtract, midpoints add because they're averages. Averages add. So we're adding the x-coordinates, just highlight the x-coordinates, and adding the y-coordinates. Cleaning up my handwriting a little bit. Hold on a second. Okay, so then we have 0 and then -2 halves. There you go. Okay, so I use that point in my point slope form. Fill in the blank for the slope in a minute. I often just put, as soon as I figure out the point, I just start my point slope form and then I can concentrate on finding the slope. So the slope of AB is subtraction, so -5 minus 3.
Y coordinates
on top. It's the y coordinates. Notice when you subtract, you don't get 0 on the bottom. Switch the sign and switch the fraction and plug it in for the slope. These aren't too horrible once you get the idea of it. Median. What's a median? Okay, a median uses a point and the middle of the opposite side. Good thing we already found M. So. Okay, so C is 1-7 from the top of the page. M we just found in part B. Oh, problem 2. Okay, so the slope is 8. So we just y equals, you can use either point. Since this time I'm given 2 points, I can use C. Again, I always fill in the slope afterwards. Okay, and 8 is the slope. Or I can use the other point. You can use any point that you happen to know is on the line. And there you go.
And also notice with medians, you're not doing perpendicular, so don't flip.